we get a lot of inquiries about what is called an equity release in other countries. In the UK, for example, an equity release or a lifetime mortgage, and in the US, for example, is called a reverse mortgage. In Spain, that type of mortgage is designed for over 65s, as in other parts of the world, and that product does exist in Spain. It's called the actual product in Spanish is actually called hipoteca inversa. Okay, it's quite important. Now, because it's a mortgage, it is a regulated mortgage product, and it is regulated by the Bank of Spain. Therefore, it does exist. And in fact, the actual mortgage regulation that covers it is actually called 41/2007. So if you are talking to people and you want to understand if it's regulated or not, it is. The general criteria is this: you have to own the property in Spain, obviously, but it must be your main residence. And to ensure that, the lender will insist on seeing proof or evidence that you have been living in that property in Spain for at least 3 years. It's very important. We get a lot of inquiries from people that own property and they use it as a holiday home, but they live in another country. You will not qualify for an equity release or lifetime mortgage or hipoteca inversa if that is the case. So that's the first point. You must be over 65 years old. The hipotecas inversas are not for people that are under that age. And the way the lifetime mortgage or equity release actually works is that a potential lender will value your property. They will see if you have any mortgages or debts attached to it. And if it's a property in an area that they feel comfortable, they will agree to lend you against the value of your property. The product is designed as a equity release that you're familiar with to enhance income in retirement. The more advanced in years that you are, the more likely you are more able to get more of a loan to value out of the property. You can take a lump sum, you can take income, or you can take both lump sum and income. That again depends on your personal circumstances. There are sort of products out there which have the tag name of equity release, but they are not, as far as I understand, a regulated mortgage product. The types of things that I see online are things that are called in the UK and in other places home reversion plans. Home reversion plans is not a mortgage. A home reversion plan, or in Spanish, la venta de la nuda propiedad, is basically you agree to sell your property to an investor or a fund. This is completely different to the equity release type product that Fluent Finance want to promote. And as this is not a mortgage, is not something that we offer. Okay, the reason being is that you sell your property, you give up ownership, whereas with the equity release hipoteca inversa, you never give up ownership. It's a loan, it's a reverse mortgage, and you will never give up ownership of your property. Therefore, when the time comes, any beneficiaries you have will have the ability to keep the property or sell the property as they wish. If you are in need of cash in retirement, and you are speaking to companies that are offering home reversion plans, my best advice would be to get independent legal advice. Very important, because you need to know and understand the terms of the sale in all its details. I just wanted to get the message out there that unfortunately there's nothing available right now, but as soon as something does become available, our clients will be the first to know. Thank you.